Now, Tana Mongeau is somebody I've been speaking about on this platform ever since I started making commentary videos. She is one of those people that is involved in some form of controversy every single month. She has a back catalogue of apologies, and they really seem to mean absolutely nothing. She constantly uses this rhetoric and shtick of, oh, I'm growing, I'm becoming a better person. You've been growing for 5 years now. At some point, you're going to end up being 8 foot tall. I could honestly create a whole historic timeline of things that Tana Mongeau has personally done to annoy me and pretty much everyone else on this entire platform since 2015. I remember when she had the content cop made on her, and I thought to myself, oh, well maybe she's going to learn, and maybe she's going to change, and maybe she's going to be this wonderful creator now. No.
Last week, I made a YouTube video telling a story about something really fucking shitty that happened to me. And I didn't think that the outcome of that video would be what has happened. And I didn't think I'd be sitting down making this video right now. And I've literally been up all night debating whether I even want to film this, whether I even want to make this. But I feel like it's right. I feel like so many people have the wrong impression of me now because of the video that I made.
Now, if you're not exactly a Tana Mongeau connoisseur, you would probably think that this video is from yesterday, today, maybe a year ago, but you wouldn't realise that this video is 5 years old. Yes, this apology came out in 2015. At that point of time, I was still in university and not sure what I'm exactly doing with my life. 5 years down the line, and I'm still not exactly too sure what I'm doing with my life. And I'm pretty sure Tana is also the same. Since this video, Tana's been exposed for multiple things, such as doing a Logan Paul, being a constant hypocrite, lying about iDubbbz, having a disastrous event and a series with Shane Dawson, which in hindsight was a pretty weird thing. And then this year, she's just been involved in more and more and more. Now don't worry, I'm not going to talk about the past things. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about everything that's happened in Tana's past. What I want to cover is the things that have been going on in the last few months with Tana, which has genuinely really infuriated me, starting with this.
Listen, we don't fucking care. Sorry.
So this Instagram story came out around a month or two ago. This is Tana Mongeau and Erica Costal partying in some random TikToker's place in LA. There has been this weird trend in 2020 with certain things going on in the world. TikTokers decide to get together and have parties with other influencers despite things going on in the world. And originally I saw people complaining, and I thought to myself, well, you know, politicians are doing worse things. There are people out there doing worse things than a bunch of influencers partying together. But then I realised, aren't these the same people that constantly preach positivity and being a better person than who you are currently, and just in general spreading a good message, but then their current good message is spreading a virus to their 80-year-old grandmother? It's ironic because Tana has been retweeting tweets such as this, where it says, "We're so honestly lucky to have someone like Charlie as the most influential creator on TikTok. She's so positive, incredibly nice, and all she wants to do is put good into the world whilst having fun at the same time. We need to have more people like her on the app." Well, Tana, seeing as you've retweeted that, I think it's best that you
kindly deleted your TikTok,
because I don't exactly think it's too positive to basically commit biowarfare by going to these parties with lots and lots of people, possibly spreading a virus which is causing people to lose their jobs, go bankrupt, lose their houses, possibly go homeless, all because some people just can't not meet up with around 50 people. I'm not saying you can't meet up with some of your friends, but I think these parties aren't exactly a good thing. And don't get me wrong, it's not just Tana doing these things, it's also plenty of other bellends on TikTok doing these things.
The quarantine definitely has tested our creative ability. Quarantine has definitely decided who the real creators of social media are and who aren't.
What creative ability are you even talking about? You upload 15-second videos of you dancing every single day. There are some wonderful creators on TikTok, but Bryce Hall is a corporate monologue of attempting to be Jake Paul every single day. What creativity are you talking about, Bryce? There's none there. Wow, Bryce, that is so creative. You're really on another level when it comes to being a creator on TikTok. If that level was how can you be the biggest bellend? So yeah, going back to Tana, she's been going to these parties and she put out an apology. And once again, the apology was trash. Partying / going out to any social distance gatherings during a global P word was such a careless and irresponsible action on my behalf. I fully hold myself accountable for this and I will be staying inside. Actions like these don't deserve a platform and I want to fully apologise and be better than this. I'm sorry. While Erica and I were referring to past drama in our video, the topic no longer matters. I need to be a better example and a better person. So is this the 15th time you've said this? Apology number 1, apology number 2, basically a series of apologies, apology, and another apology. And I get it, as I say in a lot of my videos, human beings do make mistakes, but the thing is with Tana's mistakes, they're just so easy not to do.
I told myself before I started YouTube that I was gonna be different, and that I wasn't gonna be like every other YouTuber, and that I wasn't gonna be the sellout, average, blonde bimbo on YouTube. I was gonna be someone different, and I was gonna show people that I'm not cookie cutter and that there is a set of real people in a place that can be so incredibly, I don't want to say fake, but you know, like a lot of people put on a front, and I want it to be different than that.
Well, that clearly didn't happen, and I'm not trying to say I'm this perfect human being. I'm no ways perfect, and in fact, I wasn't really that annoyed that these people are grouping up and seeing each other, because I know a lot of people that are doing it in private. It's bad, don't get me wrong, and it sucks. I don't think it's the end of the world though, but my problem is, these people like to put themselves on this pedestal of being these wonderful, great people, and love to put the message out there about spreading positivity when they are only spreading a deadly virus. Now, going back to the more recent drama of Tana Mongeau, she was recently involved in a scandal where a bunch of her previous racist tweets were exposed, and I'm not going to discuss these tweets and give my opinions on them because I am a white guy and I don't really think this is my place to speak. These tweets were bad, but Tana's response was really interesting. Like before, Tana came out and said that she's extremely sorry for what she said in the past, and I actually don't really doubt that, but it's the thing of her again saying that she is going to take time to grow and become a better person. Which again is what she says in every single video. How long are you going to continue growing for, Tana? Biologically, I'm pretty sure the human body stops growing at age 23. At the starting of your career, you were 4'11" in height. Now, she's 5'5", growing an inch every time she puts out an apology.
I see everything everyone is tweeting at me, commenting, every article, everything, and I will be making several videos over the next coming weeks, fully just addressing it all with full honesty and taking full accountability for so many of my wrongdoings in the past. And I just want to let you guys know that that is coming. I just want to take in everything that everyone is saying, and I want to do my best to show you who I am at this point in my life and take accountability for a lot of the wrongs that I've made in the past. So I will be coming out with a video, several videos, with a lot of just the truth and apologizing.
Well, she hasn't uploaded in 3 months. There's just nothing there, but you know, she has been out and about still. She has been doing workouts with Bryce Hall, the big stinky man who has big stinky parties. It's just confusing to me because I don't really think it is that difficult to put out a video of you being an honest and genuine human being. I never come out and press people to put out stuff and responses to things. I think a lot of people think she should put out responses, and I'm just confused to why it would take so long. I think eventually something will come out. She's probably working with a PR team, in my opinion, which obviously is the most genuine thing, to get PR teams to do your responses. Maybe she won't, but in terms of like recent YouTubers' responses to things, it all is a big bunch of PR, in my opinion. But then after all of these responses and apologies, she put out another apology. She's gonna be 9 foot fucking tall by the end of this.
I want to apologize for not making the video sooner. There's nothing I can say. There's no excuse I can say to make that right. I should have made this video weeks ago and I didn't, and I'm sorry for that, and I will explain further in the videos, but if you don't want to listen, I also fully understand.
I honestly don't know how many public apologies you can put out, and the thing is, they're like trailer apologies to a trailer. You've got the Avengers Endgame trailer, then you've got the film. You've got the apology for not putting out the apology. It's like a Hollywood blockbuster. How is this possible? then she puts out the third trailer to the apology with another apology.
What's up, guys? I just want to come on here and tell you I'm sorry for being so inactive in so many ways. When it comes to the YouTube video, I promise that is still coming. I just want to say there's no excuse for that, and I take full accountability for how long it has taken, and I know that. But I hired a full-time live-in therapist and life coach, and that's kind of what I've been doing off camera. I'll be telling you guys more about that and documenting it and showing it. But things are coming, and I love you.
The word manipulation is thrown about a lot on YouTube, but I do think it is slightly manipulative that a lot of these LA creators like to put out this facade that they are these positive people and they want to spread this message of positivity, but then there's this recurring pattern of them getting in scandals and then them apologizing 50 times. I know human beings make mistakes, I do, but how many times are you going to put out apologies and say you're going to grow? Just admit you're not exactly this amazing human being, and you're gonna mess up every now and again. You've done a lot of bad things which you probably should address, but in general, when it comes to parties, I don't think they're the ending of the world, and I think you should stop just trying to put out this facade that you are this amazing positive person. And also in this story, she said that she has hired this guy, Dr. Buzz Minging, as her new life coach, and he focuses on accountability. I'm not exactly too sure what any of that exactly means, but I hope you're paying him overtime, Tana, because he's gonna fucking need it. But now we move on to Tana's recent comments involving OnlyFans. Yes, the world's best website is back. Now obviously, Bella Thorne has been in a bit of a scandal, hasn't she? She promised some specific things on her OnlyFans for a high price, and she didn't give that specific thing, and it affected all the creators on a very big scale. It's a classic case of a rich person going over to this great thing that a lot of non-rich people are involved in, the rich person gets there, and then they ruin it for everyone. And Tana Mongeau was very quick to give her some flack. But bearing in mind, they were dating in the past, they're on good terms, they were friends, and then Tana came out and shat on her whilst the whole internet was shitting on her being her friend. It's a bit dodgy, mate.
I can't be all those things at once. I'm a human being.
Okay, this might divide a few people, but I honestly think if you're going to shade your friend publicly when they're already, rightfully so, being called out by everyone, I think that's a little bit dodgy. And this is about Bella, in my opinion. There's no way you can post these stories and this TikTok at the exact same time with the references and it not be about her. Tana tweeted last year as well that she still loves Bella forever and that she changed her life forever and that there's no negativity there. For no negativity being there, it seems a little bit negative that you are clowning on your friend whilst the entire internet is clowning on her. And yes, you may agree with that, but personally, in my opinion, if your friend is being clowned on, maybe just give them some private advice and not say anything publicly. That might sound a little bit dodgy to some people, but at the end of the day, we're not all robots, and I think it's fair to stand by your friend even if you disagree with them, but not to publicly shade them. To me, that's the epitome of being negative. Tana just has this constant theme of being in scandals and apologizing for them, and then the process repeating, and I'm sure she is going to put out a video where she eventually does talk about everything, but to be honest, I do just think that video is just going to be another rendition of this.
Today's video is going to be the hardest video I've ever had to film, and I'm not going to lie to you, I am so nervous, and I've spent the past week doing nothing but running away from my problems and hiding from all my problems and trying to avoid this, because that's what I do best. When I have a problem, I push it under the rug and I run away from it and I hide from it until I can't anymore.
I mean, you put it better than me, to be honest. Maybe you should be the commentator here. Tana Mongeau started YouTube as a pretty innocent teenager who just wanted to make fun content. I didn't have a problem with this, the content wasn't exactly my thing, but it was a vibe and it wasn't harming anyone. But over time, as it happens with a lot of LA creators, it seems that fame has pretty much consumed her into becoming this constant cycle of apologizing, saying she's gonna grow, end up becoming 11 foot tall, and repeat. That's what it is with Tana Mongeau. How do you say you're gonna grow as a person, but then do this?
Listen, we don't fucking care.
I don't personally see any growth here. I just see another LA creator who has grown too big for her boots, and I see somebody who, as she said,
when I have a problem, I push it under the rug and I run away from it and I hide from it until I can't anymore.
So in this video, Tana Mongeau is somebody who has somehow managed to convince her audience that she cares about everyone and everything. She likes to put out this facade that she's very positive and she's going to grow and become a better person, but it's strange to me, as I keep saying, that that's been going on for 5 years. But that is the ending of this video. Thank you so much for coming along. Please subscribe right now. Please just hit that button. Let's get some subscribers in there. I would really appreciate it. And also, please go follow my social medias at Twitter at inabber69 and also my Instagram at inabberxd. Please get this video to 30,000 likes and I will continue to cover these topics. And yeah, thanks for coming along and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, people. Have a great day. Why are you still here? Maybe like the video? Maybe go follow these things right here. There's a tweet. Yeah. I'm probably gonna go now. See ya. Bye.